devotees dance, doing what's called the Swami step, side to side. I'm a crowd here tonight, but cozy. And we're going to get you all into this dancing. All right, here we go. We're going to chant, and we're going to start dancing. But of course, especially we're concerned about our devotees who actually have done no harm to anyone and not even publicly practicing their belief, the Hare Krishna movement, but even privately in their own meetings, and have had the police come in and raid the rooms and all sorts of things. Police come in and take them away. So actually, this campaign has been going on now for the last couple of years overseas as well, and we want to continue it. We have had some measure of success. We put some pressure on the different embassies around the world, staging demonstrations and having petitions, so on and so forth. And I think a few of our members have been released. we have had some success with it, so we're hopeful anyway that we're going to have more success as far as it's concerned. And if you want to help us out there, you can maybe sign the petition book over there. Anyway, about Hare Krishna, the philosophy and teachings of the Hare Krishna movement, as given by Lord Krishna. And I mentioned earlier on, Krishna appeared some 5,000 years ago, and he gave his instructions to his friend and later on his disciple Arjuna. It's a picture of Krishna here on the front cover of the Bhagavad Gita. It's called the Bhagavad Gita as it is. Bhagavad Gita means the Song of God. And a picture of Krishna in front of the chariot, holding the reins with the horses, and Arjuna in the back. Actually, at that time, he's not scheduled to come again for another 427,000 years.
Well, that's what I was asking, basically.
Krishna came as Lord Chaitanya was 500 years.
From how long?
427,000 years. You're probably here in another form. Hopefully, be able to recognize. Certainly, you'll
Might be a dog.
know it. Yes. What's happening in the Soviet Union? Gora, do you want to answer that? Gora's our man on the that.
Well, in the Soviet Union, members of the Hare Krishna have been persecuted for their religious beliefs. And so therefore, we're activists, in the Soviet bloc countries. And so our people there, unfortunately, aren't allowed to do what you're seeing here tonight. They're not allowed to do what we did today in the shopping malls. They're not allowed to chant on the streets as we did here today. So in a way, Australia is leading, practically leading the world in human rights. And so therefore we'd like the same freedom that we have here to also be in the Soviet Union. So we're very dedicated to this particular mission to try and impress the Soviets. That the Hare Krishna movement is a bona fide religion, because in 1977 they allowed religious freedom as part of their institution. So that's our mission, and that's what's happening in the Soviet Union.
Krishna actually answers that question by the review. He says, just surrender unto me and I'll free you from all sinful reactions. In other words, one has to become actually God conscious and devoted to God. And then you will be free. And any other questions you have, you can ask the devotees.
One more question.
You want more questions?
Before you go. Why do we forget our past lives? Yeah, why do we forget our past lives? Like we're supposed to.
You may have something in this life, you may have whatever in this life. That may limit your desire in this life.
When I was a cow.
That may get in the way of what you want to do. Krishna actually takes away the memory, although sometimes someone may remember.
I remember it was a bigger one. It's fantastic. I'm going to take the cookbook. I don't know how they have 3 books for everyone. Well, I was going to ask that question. I think he answered it when the other lady said how to get on
Pretty interesting.
Are you still working on that peace project?